This is a message directly at you. Yes, you just joined the server. You will statistically leave the server in under 10 hours of game time, so your presence is limited here. But why do you think you are entitled to even 10 hours of game time? Why are you here? Do you see one of FitMC's videos on the server? I'm going to be the first out of many players to tell you that 2b2t portrayed by FitMC is very different from the actual 2b2t. You'll come to 2b2t expecting everyone is to give you some kind of adventure. The only adventure you're going to have is perhaps trying to walk 1000 blocks overworld and then being either killed by a player or just dying of hunger. If you're a smart Newfag, you probably know that you can go through the Nether. However, the Nether is constantly guarded by many different groups who will kill you to try and bring up their tally of kills. So why are you even trying? You probably have some hope on the server. Perhaps you want to explore all the archaeological ruins of 2b2t. Or maybe you want to go and join a group. Maybe you want to create some history somehow. All of these are impossible for a Newfag like yourself. Why waste your time walking countless hours just to make a wooden hut which you will get bored of in a few days and quit anyway? You're not going to become the next pop bomb, and you're probably not even going to become one of his victims. Your base is that insignificant or irrelevant that no one wants to waste their TNT griefing it. It's just that small, and no one actually cares. You know, I think I'm being a little bit harsh here. I guess you might be able to buy some kits for a few bucks. But even then, there's a high chance of you being scammed by the shop, and your kits never arriving. But let's say you get your precious kits, and you put them all in your e-chest. That's an ender chest. That's a 2b2t term you also don't know but you need to know. And let's just say after somehow you go through the Nether past all of the spawn fags who are desperately trying to kill you, and you just somehow escape past them, I'm not sure how, and you manage to get onto the highway. Now let's hypothetically say you travel 100,000 blocks out, 100k out. Most Newfags sometimes quit here, because of the sheer boredom of travelling 1000 blocks of another highway. Like, it's seriously boring. Like, I just leave it AFK, but as a Newfag, you're not going to know how to do that. However, let's just say you persist and you ignore all this boredom. You have ambitions. You make it to 100,000 overworld, and you travel to a safe location to construct your base. You have some kits now from the items you bought, so you're able to gather some resources and build a decent base. A few weeks goes by and you've been working on this base non-stop, and you want to become a legendary player, just like Pop Bomb. However, one day you just log in and you find your base destroyed. All of the countless hours of hard work gone. All that's left is a sign saying, Newfag base eased, by insert group name here. Now you're most likely going to quit the server from sheer shock and humiliation that you're facing. Not just that, but all of the countless hours you tirelessly built to your legendary base is just gone. All those hours, all the building, a lot of the kits you bought, they're all gone. Because someone griefed them and stole them. Oh, and by the way, there is no report button on 2b2t. Whatever happens, happens. So if you get doxed, if you get, your base gets griefed, or your kits get stolen that you paid for, you get priority banned, which means that 2b2t priority is taken away from you. There's no one anyone can do. That's it. It's anarchy. There's no one's going to do anything. No one cares. It happens all the time. Oh, and by the way, just to ruin your hope a bit more, that base you built, it wasn't that legendary. See, most legendary bases have over 6 months of work put into them. That's a lot more than you have. And they have multiple base members. You're just another average base in the thousands of bases that are on 2b2t. So this is where the majority of Newfags quit. If for some reason you decide to stay after the initial base gets destroyed, you're probably going to become a non-Newfag soon. However, most people don't, and you statistically won't. If you're a Newfag, you have to ask yourself if you want to play a server that has this much disappointment in the server. The glory of being a legendary player is not worth the countless hours you spend only to be griefed. So why are you on 2b2t? Why did you waste that money just to get into a server that gives you disappointment? 2b2t isn't that good of a server. You have an admin that doesn't care about you and a community that kinda sucks. Not to mention the constant toxicity of the server. The M word just gets put in the server chat, constantly. Do you think all those people can say the M word? No, they don't have the M word pass. I'm sorry, but a lot of them don't. Why would you play 2b2t when there are hundreds of 2b2t clones that are just as good, if not better, than 2b2t? I mean, sure, 2b2t has history, but it's not worth all the drama of you going to, you're going to have to encounter at spawn and building the bases, the griefing. The 2b2t clones don't have that. Let's just say you really want to explore 2B2T. Everything that's worth exploring has been uploaded to YouTubers for you to watch. They get everything about the history of the builds for you and in a short video. If you wanted to see that build in game, it would take you countless hours to just get to the build, and then if you manage to find it, you would want to hope it isn't grief, which most of them are, and in reality there isn't any music in the background, there's no narrator telling you the history of the base, it's literally just blocks placed by other players. Not that exciting. And you go there and you're like, oh, what is this shit? Why am I even here? Why did I travel here? It's not even that big of a base. And after you're done exploring, you've just wasted like, I don't know, 7 hours trying to get to the base, and you're just disappointed again. More disappointment. So just quit 2B2T while you're not that far invested into it. Just quit now. Don't wait until you made your mark on 2B2T. Just quit. You can get much more 2B2T experience from watching channels like my channel. Like, you can always play Constantium or Minewind. Both are Anarchy servers you might like. Like, come on guys, they're basically just 2B2T without the history, and it's easier on Newfags. So I recommend right now is what you do is cancel your priority subscription if you have one, go onto 2B2T and link your base coordinates onto the Reddit, and so you're never tempted to play again. I know this video might have crushed your Newfag dreams, but I'm only trying to help you so you won't get disappointed when you find out 2B2T isn't as good as the historian YouTubers make it out to be. Yo guys, what's up? Please subscribe or you're gonna be a Newfag. Goodbye.